Hello, my name is Professor Nira Chamberlain and I'm the President of the Mathematical Association, and welcome to the 18th edition of What is the Point of Mathematics? Today we have another guest and we're going to go straight into it. So our guest, would you like to introduce yourself and tell us what you do?
Thank you, Nira. My name is Dr Anastasia Sofroniou and I'm an Associate Professor of Mathematics here at the University of West London. I teach mathematics across all degrees that we offer here in our school, in the School of Computing Engineering. So to mathematics students, to civil engineering students, to electronics and electrical engineering students, to sound engineering students, and to computer science students. I'm also the chair of a committee that we have here. It's called WinSTEM. And the idea of the committee is to try to inspire and to motivate young girls to enter the field of STEM, either in their careers or in their studies.
Excellent. Okay, so we're going to go for the next question. Thank you very much indeed for that, Anastasia. So let's go for the next question. And so the question is, what is the point of mathematics? Go ahead.
Excellent. An excellent question. And I hope I can answer it to the best of my abilities. So maths serves an important purpose, and it plays a fundamental role in various aspects of our lives and in the world around us. It has practical applications in various fields, and it contributes to intellectual development as well as to problem-solving skills. It's a universal language that goes beyond cultural, geographical, and linguistic barriers, and it allows for more useful communication and collaboration amongst people from diverse backgrounds and from different parts of the world. It provides a logical framework for problem solving, and it allows individuals to be equipped with tools and techniques to analyze, to reason, and to make better decision making. I think that it enhances our critical thinking skills, and it encourages for logical reasoning, as well as our ability to think a bit more abstractly. As I said, it's a language of science, and it helps us describe and to model natural phenomena as well, allowing scientists to formulate theories, to make predictions, and to test, of course, their hypotheses as well. It's the root of technological advancements, and such as the development of algorithms, computer programming. We see many applications in computer science, in cryptography, in data analysis, and of course now with artificial intelligence as well. It's essential in economics and in finance as well. It provides methods in order to analyze and to make modeling economic systems, and thus being able to make predictions, perhaps about market trends, and optimizing decision making in business and in finance. In engineering, for instance, the use of maths can be seen in designing structures, in solving complex problems, in electrical circuits, and ensuring always that efficiency as well as safety. And of course, we must not forget that maths can foster also a sense of accomplishment, and it can build confidence in tackling these challenging problems. So I think the point of maths, it can't be defined in one sentence. There are a lot of paths to it. And if I can perhaps even rephrase the question into what would we do without maths? And well, we would have profound implications for various aspects of our lives and the world as we know it. So without maths, our ability to model and to understand these natural phenomena, to develop technologies and scientific progress, and scientific programs as well, well, all of that would be severely damaged. In engineering and in architecture, for instance, the absence of maths would limit our ability to create these complex and reliable infrastructures. And so all of these, the efficiency in these various industries would be compromised. In the sector of economics and finance, without maths, our ability to understand and to manage these economic systems would be notably diminished as well. In computing and in technology, without maths, the development of the functioning of computers and digital technologies would be impossible. Even in medicine, without our mathematical modeling, the medical advancements and the understanding of complex biological processes would be impossible. And we can go even further. In astronomy and in physics, the absence of maths would hinder our ability to explore and to explain the mysteries of our universe. And perhaps even closer to home in our everyday life, such as budgeting, saving, and investing, which involve some basic mathematical concepts, these would also be very difficult to manage without maths.
Okay, well, thank you for that. That was a very comprehensive answer, and you've actually made a suggestion that we should actually change this vlog title from "What is the point of mathematics" to "What can you do without mathematics?" So hence, I shall bear that in mind. Here we go. So I shall move on to the final question. Earlier this year, the Prime Minister of the UK suggested that mathematics should be made compulsory for everybody up to the age of 18. What are your thoughts on the matter?
I think this is a question that it's subjective, and it has advantages and disadvantages that we have to consider. I mean, in terms of advantages, we know that mathematics teaches critical thinking and problem solving, and it builds analytical skills, and these are valuable in many areas of life. So making it compulsory would help, I think, students to develop these skills earlier on. We mustn't forget also that maths is the foundation of many other subjects, including science, technology, engineering, and economics. And so having this strong mathematical background is crucial for people that are pursuing careers in these areas. I think making maths compulsory can ensure all students, irrespective of their own background, have exposure to essential maths, essentials in education, and it provides equal opportunities for all. With our modern advancements now in technology, such as in data analysis, in scientific advancements, these require a lot of solid understanding of maths, and making compulsory would prepare our student challenges. So I believe that in our increasingly globalized world, having a population with strong mathematical skills can enhance a country's competitiveness in the fields such as science, engineering, and finance. So these are, I think, the pros. And then if we look at the disadvantages, not all students learn in the same way. And many struggle with maths. And so forcing them to study maths until the age of 18 could lead to frustration, to stress, to disengagement, and having a negative impact towards education. And perhaps even more so, having this negative impact in their mental health. So, I mean, we have to consider this. Also, students have different career aspirations. Not all careers require maths, advanced maths knowledge. And so forcing everyone to study maths until that certain age might be unnecessary for those that are pursuing careers in the fields where maths advanced maths is not a prerequisite. We must also think that some students excel in other subjects, perhaps in arts and in humanities. So they might not see the relevance of maths until that age in their chosen paths. Thus, making maths compulsory might limit their ability to specialize in these areas that align with their own interests and their own strengths. So ensuring, I think, that all students receive a high quality maths education, it also requires well-trained teachers. And if there is a shortage of qualified maths teachers, then all of this might lead to undesirable outcomes. So ultimately, I think the decision of making maths compulsory until the age of 18 should take into account the specific educational framework, the needs of the student, and the resources that are available for the effective teaching. And so perhaps a more balanced approach that provides flexibility and support to students with varied interests and their learning abilities and their styles may be a more inclusive solution.
Okay, so a more flexibility approach that takes in consideration the students' needs and their aspiration is probably the way forward. Very, very good answer. Anastasia, I'd like to thank you very much indeed for those comprehensive answers that you gave. I didn't even need to say expand and clarify. It was like A, B, C, D, E, Z and beyond that. So very, very, very good. Well, I'd like to say thank you very much indeed for the answers that you submitted there. And my name is Professor Nira Chamberlain. I'm the president of the Mathematical Association, and this was the 18th edition of What is the Point of Mathematics, or as Anastasia suggested, we might have to change the name to is What Can We Do Without Mathematics, which is very, very challenging. But thank you very much indeed, and goodbye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.